They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner will be knocked down. So the UCLA Bruins offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
Yeah, and it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that, a cornerback, that could do that in a game like this, but this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Harden. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Finds the tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his...
And he's got it inside the 35. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Garbers.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Whittington. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the senior would love to have that one back. Just a little too much on the pass. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Off play action on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense has it. Everybody reverse skate. Touchdown, Ducks! And And the defense doing work. The defense comes up with the fumble and takes it to the house.
The old scoop and score. Create the fumble, pick that puppy up, take it to the house. Great job by the defense, not only forcing the turnover, but getting points out of it.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Arguably the game of the week, fellas, with two top 25 teams locking horns. Auburn is down, but they are not out of it. Not in Jordan-Hare, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Oklahoma. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And now on second down for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down. Looking for more. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Here comes the offense on first down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Got a man. It's Sturdivant. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll give it to the back. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on third down. Makes his connection. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Looking for a gap. It's Harden. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. On second down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Harden. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Bruins will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Ducks get the first down.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Wants to throw. It's Gabriel. Fires to the big fella. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
On second down, he'll fire. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Bruins will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. At the 35, he's loose. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Bruins are rolling down the field. Right back to the well. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty. The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. They're looking to pass from the red zone. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harden. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on second. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, UCLA! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. And this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So they moved the ball 43 yards on that drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Gonna run it. It's James. Runs through the tackle. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that. A first down for the offense.
Running behind that left side. Fights off a defender.
It's really frustrating when you get a guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. And he can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense when now they got a manageable situation.
And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Garbers. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for, but a flag is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're bringing heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And the D denied them on second and goal. Back to the air one more time. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, in this part of the field, man, those windows shrink, and it's hard as a quarterback sometimes to really force yourself to throw the football. You're sitting in a good spot in second and goal. Just throw that thing away. Don't take the sack and put you in a bad situation.
Third and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Offense gets set for second down. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Feeling some heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Ducks will have it first and 10. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that pass intercepted. Knocked down quickly after the pick, but that offense says thank you very much, and they'll have it at the 43.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
His man. He's brought down, but they're after the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around